Hi everyone, it's Lynnea for LDRS Creative, and I am going to be showing you how to combine two of the new die set kits from HSN. I have the Farmers Market dies as well as the Boutique Storefront dies, and I'm going to combine these and create a cute little bakery scene using this adorable Farmers Market cart. Don't forget that when you get these packages in the mail, to turn over your packaging because there are inspirational ideas on the back, and you'll also find inside of the die packaging you'll find these sheets that tell you exactly what dies to use to assemble the various pieces to create your scenes. So for this card I'm going to be using products, or dies rather, from each of these products and mixing and matching them. Don't forget to visit the LDRS Creative YouTube channel because I will show you examples of using these die sets individually to make additional cards. So there will be more inspirational projects on the LDRS Creative YouTube channel. To get started, I've taken some of the Farmers Market dies and I've cut the background for the awning. That's that solid white piece that you see there. And then I've cut the individual pieces from some pattern paper. That's the blue check that you see, and that's just from my stash. And I also cut it again from white, and I'm going to be alternating these onto this background piece. Like I said, don't forget to check out the LDRS Creative YouTube channel because these dies are similar to the ones in the Boutique Storefront that create a larger awning. And I'm going to be having a video showing you how to create a dimensional effect with these awning dies. For this card, I'm keeping the awning flat, but there are score lines, and if you only adhere the top part to that background, you'll be able to fold them, and you'll have a three-dimensional awning that folds flat so it'll fit into a card, but pops up. For the cart, I have some pattern paper that I cut, and I cut the three pieces for the cart. That large yellow square rectangle, I have a blue rectangle and that layers right on top, and then that top kind of counter for the cart. I've assembled that, and I also took the word open from the Boutique Storefront dies, and I'm going to put that right in the center so that it's like you're hanging a little sign on the cart that says open. To create the rest of the cart from the Farmers Market dies, I have cut two of the little wheels, and I have two of the little stands that are going to go up on the left and right side of the cart, and that's what's going to attach the awning to the base of the cart. Don't forget that as you're playing with these dies from the Farmers Market die set, this cart could just be a wheelbarrow. You could just have it like a wagon. You don't have to put the awning on top. There are so many different things that you can do with it, so don't be afraid to step out of the box and get creative. I've added little dots of glue to add those little stands to the left and right, and then I will attach the awning to the top, and my little Farmers Market cart is complete. Now I'm going to switch over to the Boutique Storefront dies that I cut, and I have some butterflies there, but the main pieces that I'm using from that die set are the little sweet treats. So I have a little apple pie here. I'm going to adhere the pie crust onto the pie plate. I also cut one of the little tables from the Boutique Storefront dies so that I can add that pie on top of the table, and that just gives me some more layers and dimension so that I can easily layer together some more sweet treats onto this cart. I have a little pink cake and a mint colored icing, and I'm just going to add little dots of glue, and I find that using some tweezers or a pickup tool really helps when you're adhering these tiny pieces together. I also have two cupcakes, and I love that the die set has two different cupcake bases and two different cupcake toppers. So one looks more like a muffin, and one has that little swirl like you would have on a cupcake if you decorated it with one of those fancy tips. Now I'm going to get started on my card base. So I have some Marina Madness LDRS Creative ink and a A2 white card base. And all I'm going to do is just dip my ink blending brush into the Marina Madness ink, and then I'm just blending off the sides of my card base, and I'm creating some faux clouds. If you add little dollops of blue ink here and there on your card and keep the rest of it white and clean, it's going to give the appearance of clouds without any effort at all. Now it's time to put this whole card together. I used one of my LDRS creative dies from my stash, and I cut a little grassy hill, and I'm going to put that right at the bottom of my card base. I have my little treats cart, and I'm going to add that in the center of my card so that it's parked at the top of a hill. Now, since I have my hill popped up with foam tape, I do need to add 2 layers on the top of my cart just so that it lays flat. I also grabbed a sentiment strip from one of my sentiment stacks that are in my stash, and I'm just going to use my liquid adhesive mixed with some foam tape to continue adding these sweet treats to complete my bakery cart. And this card really is finished. It was super simple, but a sweet card, and I really loved playing around with and mixing and matching the farmer's market and the boutique storefront dies by LDRS Creative and sold exclusively at HSN. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to check out the rest of the inspirational videos on the LDRS Creative YouTube channel using these dies. I'll see you soon. Bye!